Hello class, this is a tutorial on how to make your current event blog. Now if you've already made your current event blog, then you need to watch video 2, which shows you how to make it public and publish it. So let's start out with the directions for the current event blog. I won't go through everything because you can read the directions yourself. Um, but the thing that I want you to pay attention to is how to write your actual blog assignments each week. You're going to actually have the first paragraph, have two paragraphs. The first paragraph is your who, when, and where, and how paragraph, your five W's, and your second paragraph is your opinion paragraph. I've also listed some things that you can do here to help you guide through your opinion paragraph. You don't have to use all of these. You can use some of these or none of these, but it's your opinion, so you definitely have to give your opinion about the article, whether you liked it, you didn't like it, um, and then why. Also, I want you to pay attention to this part. This is your discussion post rules. When you're posting to other people's blogs, please follow these rules. I want you to really pay attention to this part right here, which is to be respectful of other people's opinions and remember the golden rule to treat others as you want to be treated. You should not be disrespectful even if you are disagreeing with the person. You need to respectfully disagree. It should never be a time where you use words dumb, stupid, ignorant, or anything like that. I can see your point, but my point is I respectfully disagree with what you said. What I believe is something like that. Now, finally, you have your rubric. And you can, it's very simple. It's a 35-point rubric, and your total possible points here, 35 points. You just need to now go through this very quickly. You need to make sure that your article posts by the due date. You need to make sure it's linked. You need to include your paragraph and your summary. You need to include or post to other people's blogs. And you need to make sure that it's grammatically correct and it's neat and pleasing to the eye for the reader. If you do all of that, I believe that you will have a great blog. So now let's get into how to make your blog. And of course, sign in and so once you sign in, you're gonna, if you don't see this here that says my site, you'll pick create a site. But since mine says my site, I'll go ahead and click that. Okay, this will pop up first, and it may be some other informational stuff that pops up first. Just X out of that. When you get to this page, your blog name is going to be your first initial, your last name, current event blog. And if you are a twin or a sibling that has the same blogs, you use the first two initials or whatever the first part of your email address is. So mine will be L Grimes, current event blog. And then I'm going, as long as you see this green arrow, you're good. Then you're going to continue. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to create your blog page. So you're going to go to pages. Then you're going to go to add. It'll bring up three types of pages. The one that we want is blog page. You have to make sure that you pick blog page because if you don't, it won't give you the ability to post. Once it comes up, you'll know it's a blog page because it'll say blog. You are going to name your blog page. So you're going to put your cursor in front of the word blog and you're going to name your blog page. It has to have something to do with news or information or something like that. So mine is going to be called Grimes Info Line. and you're going to leave the word blog there. The page layout is tall header, and it should already be or default to that. This is the important thing. For visibility, it has to say public. If it says anyone with the site password, that is not what you want. You're going to change it to public. And then once you do that, you'll save and edit. And you will see up at the top you have a blog page and a home page. Now your home page is just your cover page, and you can put stuff like interesting quotes or something like that on your home page. But I'm going to show you how to design your page very quickly. You have uh, three choices: theme, fonts, and background. I'm not going to go over fonts because it's self-explanatory and we've done it many a times with Word, but just play around with it. But I will start with the theme. The first thing you'll do is pick a theme, and it gives you the ability to preview that theme to see what it'll look like. And if you like it, then you can choose it. So I'll go ahead and choose that. The next thing you're going to do with design is change your background. Now it has tons of background here, so I can change the background to say something that they give me, or I also have the ability to upload the background through my computer. I will just upload a photo from my computer, and as you can see, if I press upload, it'll give me the option to attach something from my computer, but that's not what I want to do. Also, it gives you an option to search for your images. Or let's do globe. All right, so this is the one that I selected. And before you have to save it. Now, when you get ready to save it, it'll say, do you want to save it to all pages? That means it'll save it to both the home and the blog. Or do you just want to save it to this page? I'm going to save it to this page because I want my blog page to have a different photo. So, another way, let me show you, instead of going to change background, if it's a photo already there, you could just simply go into edit photo. And then, let's say, I want to do this one. Select, and it'll give you the same options, and I'm only going to save to that page. Now you can see that my pages are different. So let's go back to the home page. The next thing we want to do is we want to begin building. So I'm going to go ahead and drop, and this is really cool because all you have to do is drop images, drop um, anything over here that you need. And you have titles, text. Title is just for titles. Text is for actual paragraph and writing. Then you have images. You can do galleries, slideshows, maps. You can embed like YouTube things. You can do buttons. So we'll play around with this when we get to portfolios. But for right now, our main two things will be title and text. So we're going to go ahead and put a title. And then it'll say click here. And when it clicks here, it'll give you options similar to Word. So what I'm going to do is click in there. And for my title, I'm going to put Grimes Weekly Quotes. All right. And then just like any other one, you can center it. I can even change the color. Well, you have to highlight it first. Sorry. But you can change the color. I can bold it. You can underline it, italicize it. You can make the font size bigger or smaller. Um, and of course, you can remove all of the formatting if you want. So we'll stick with that. Then I'm going to actually add my paragraphs or my quote. All right, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and center that. And I have my link since I used it from or got this from somewhere else. I have my link down at the bottom where they can go. And then I can even change the color of this if I would like. Let's go to purple and let's bold it. Okay. And it's as simple as that. You don't have to put a lot of stuff on your first page. Um, that's pretty much all you have to put. So now I'm going to go to my Grimes info page and get ready to post. Now, before you post, unless you're going to use these, I say remove them. This is where you can tell about yourself. If you don't want to do that, go ahead and remove it. This is for archives, and we don't really need that, so go ahead and remove it. Categories, since we only have our one block, you can go ahead and remove that. And then RSS feed, you can remove that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with new post. It automatically comes up with a space for your title, so you don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to put, my article is suspension the right choice? Question mark. All right. Now, of course, once again, um, I can center this if I wanted to or whatever. But it'll automatically tell the date that you posted it. And then I'm going to drag and drop my text for my paragraph information. So, um, here is my actual article on whether suspensions create a pipeline to prison. And it studies at Indianapolis school, which is a really cool article, so you guys should read it. But I'm only going to give a summary of this article. I'm not going to copy it or copy and paste it word for word. And also, I need to know the address to this for later, and I'll show you why. But you don't want your title to match exactly their title. You want your title to match what you're going to be talking about the directions again. Our first paragraph is going to be to write a summary. Okay, to write your opinion. And you don't have to indent. You just will denote the two paragraphs by skipping a space between the two paragraphs. Okay? Okay. So, this is what your two paragraphs should look like. Once you finish your two paragraphs, you're going to go ahead and you're going to link the article or create a link to your article. So, you're going to put create link. You will go over here and you're going to copy Command C on the Mac or Control C on a PC. You're going to go back and you're going to paste your link in here. So Command V on the Mac, Control C on a PC. You're going to make sure you have website URL highlighted, and you want to make sure that it opens in a separate window. So you'll click that and then you'll press save. Okay? Once you do that, you're all ready to go and you'll post. And that's how you do your post. And it'll tell you your posts have been added to the blog. Once you add your post, you want to make sure everything is right because you can go back in and check, and make sure everything looks good. And if I go to my home page, I can check that. I can have my weekly quote, everything. Go to my info line, I can check that. Okay, is suspension the right choice? There we go. Great. Now the next thing that you want to do is you want to publish. So two things have to happen before I can see it or anybody else can see it. You have to make sure you make it public when you go to your pages, and you have to make sure that you push the word publish. Now, once you do that, it'll ask you your subdomain, and it is already there. So just press continue. And then it'll ask you what type of website. You're going to press education. It'll ask you your category, and you're going to press class project, and then continue. And then it'll go to publish. Now, if you click this, it'll take you to what your published website will look like. So click that, and there you can see what other people will see. And while I have you on here, you go to the blog page, of course, is where you want to go to make comments. How you make comments is you click on the comment section down at the bottom. You need to put your name so that you can get credit for your comment, and then you put your comment. And make sure that you read the discussion rules. You want to make sure that this is a professional setting, a school setting, so it needs to be standard English when you write your comments, no slang or anything like that. And remember to be nice. Once you get done leaving your comment, press submit, and it will log it, and you will be able to see your comment. It'll say your comment was successfully posted. And if you go back and look, you'll be able to see your comment and other comments that post on the blog. Okay? And it'll say one comment, and you'll be able to see that that was the one comment. This is where to put your comment. Make sure you're to read discussion rules. And you can also reply to someone else's comment. That counts. But you just have to do it to two different people's blogs. So that is how you create a blog. That is how you post. If you never created a blog, this is the video that you're watching. If you have created your blog, then you need to watch video 2. Thank you.